That's Michelle Harriott.
Formerly of Home with Tech and now at GC Foster.
Here's Ramona Burchell of Sprint Tech.
Yeah, Herbert Morrison, University of Alabama, now back home with GC Foster and Sprint Tech.
This is Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce of Elite Performance.
10:67, her best time this year. She has gone sub 10:70 4 times. Olympic gold in 2008, Olympic gold in 2012. Medals all around.
Brianna Williams,
Olympic champion at 4x1 last year. World junior champion in 100, 200 back in 2018. 6th at the World Championship Indoor this year.
Dominique Clark, running unattached.
Dominique Clark stepping up to deliver a special performance in a very hot race.
Janal Smith in 7 MVP International.
Yeah, great to see her back. 2019 World Championship medalist in the 4x1. Had a setback last year, but good to see her back up and running.
Jodine Williams of Racers in 8.
Has been running on the local circuit at the Velocity Fest meets and the Jubilee Series. Let's see if she can get through to the semifinals.
So Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce in 4, the world leader, 10.67 seconds. And she ran it twice for good measure. Most recently, just this past weekend in Paris. So she's made the trip, the long flight home. She's back in the 100 meters here and already has a bye to the World Championships.
In the 100 meters.
Set.
And cleanly away. Good start for Brianna Williams. Fraser-Pryce also has a good start. So too Ramona Burchell. It's Fraser-Pryce, Williams, and Burchell. Fraser-Pryce steps away and looks superb. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, 10.69. That's the flash time. That is the flash time for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce. Let's see the wind. It's legal for Fraser-Pryce. 10.70 for Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Okay, what's very special is that we're going to have some big PBs, I believe, possibly behind. No, but Williams at 10.98. Oh, so Brianna Williams just 1/100th of her personal best. But Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
And she didn't get a good start, gentlemen. She was behind Ramona Burchell at 30 meters, but now gets up into a running at 50 and accelerates again away from Brianna Williams and goes through to win in 10 points.
Sherika Jackson is in 7, by the way. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce is in 4. There is Sherika Jackson. She wears the 4:59. The Puma outfit, and there's Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Part of the excitement here, viewers, is that thanks, courtesy of Sherika Jackson, we will not be limited to only 3 athletes making it. It's actually 4 who will represent Jamaica at the World Championships in the women's 200 meters.
This is Fraser-Pryce with 2:59, Miss Jackson with 4:59.
And talking about somebody who doesn't have to run here, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce.
Yep.
But, you know, is she tricking us? Does she really want to run the 200 meters at the World Champs? Has she come to earn her spot? Sherika Jackson says, by the way, I ran 21:45 when I was a 10.7 runner. I know, as per her definition, I'm a 10.6 runner.
I remember interviewing Asafa Paul, and I wanted to find out what goes through your mind here when you hear get on your marks, and Asafa says, I get on my marks. All right, so Jodine Williams from the Racers Track Club runs out of lane 8. There is Jodine. No, that's Shelly 4.
So Sprint Tech has a nice PB in the 200 and 100, 10.96. Came second in the 100 meters here. She's now going for the double. She's representing Jamaica at the 100 meters at the World Champs and hopes to represent Jamaica also in the 200.
But obviously that's not Sherika Jackson. There is Sherika Jackson, the light blue. And in lane 6. This is Lanit Tabor Thomas from the University.
She represents the University of Texas, trains and races with Cabona Davis.
No,
Used to go to Valsburg.
This is Shashini Forbes from lane 5.
In her best shape of her life, she's definitely improving in the 200.
Well, do I need to introduce this lady? Listen to the crowd. I'll just stop talking here.
Shericka Jackson, because this is a 200-meter race, Neville, I'm going to say world champion in the 200 meters in 2013. That's who we are looking at.
Pocket Rocket.
She had ran 22:39 last night, making her the third fastest Jamaican this year.
The former Evan Island athlete, Kevona Davis, University of Texas, who runs out of lane 3.
Kevona Davis says her stronger events in 200 meters, she wants to make that team.
This is Natalia White, represented Puma from lane number 2.
Natalia has also run 22:39 this year. She knows this is her best chance at representing Jamaica in an individual event.
And the second MVP athlete in this race, coming out of lane 1, is Natasha Morrison.
Number 462. She comes in 22.86 seconds. Lots of speed. She's confident running this 200 meters.
Call it, Bruce.
Shericka Jackson ran 21:55 here in this race last year. I believe she improves that. We pray that the win is legal and positive.
Morrison in 1, White in 2, Davis in 3, Fraser-Pryce in 4, Forbes in 5, Thomas in 6, Jackson in 7, and Williams in 8. Once again, here's Jordan Ford.
Of course, Jackson, the reigning world champion in this event, is the fastest living woman over 200 meters at 21:45.
The world lead journal, 21:91 by Julian Alfred of St. Lucia. Does that change now?
Set. Air of expectation around this one, and sent away cleanly this time. A very good start from Shelly. Also Shericka Jackson in lane 7. It's Fraser-Pryce and Jackson. Fraser-Pryce has actually blown out this turn, but here comes Shericka Jackson, the fastest living woman over 200 meters. The world champion, Shericka Jackson. Her personal best is 21:45. What does she produce tonight? 21.72 is the flash time for Shericka Jackson. A slight trailing wind, 21.71 for Jackson, and she defends. She is the double champion here inside the National Stadium yet again.
The fastest time in the world, viewers, was 21:91 by Julian Alfred. The fastest time in the world now, 21:71 by Shericka Jackson. She's now the fastest 100-meter woman in the world this year and the fastest 200-meter woman in the world this year. Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce delivers a fantastic finish in second, demonstrating that her fitness is returning and returning fast.
Interestingly, Thomas comes through for third, and White for fourth. Thomas 22:55. Saved by that yellow.
Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce once again demonstrated her supremacy on the track by clinching victory in the 100-meter sprint, further solidifying her legacy as one of the greatest sprinters in the sport's history. The event featured notable contenders such as T. Clark, Janal Smith, Jodine Williams, and Ramona Burchell, yet all eyes remained on Fraser-Pryce. Starting from lane 4, Fraser-Pryce, who currently tops the world list this season with a time of 10.67 seconds, showcased her elite form. Although her reaction time off the blocks was slightly delayed, she gained momentum by the halfway point, overtaking rivals like Jodine Williams and Ramona Burchell. She crossed the line in an outstanding 10.70 seconds, once more proving her status among the world's fastest women. Jodine Williams, who had a lightning-quick start, finished close behind in 10.98 seconds, just shy of a lifetime best of 10.97. Ramona Burchell, who initially led the pack, couldn't maintain her advantage in the face of Fraser-Pryce's powerful surge to the finish. Aside from her victory, the race underlined Fraser-Pryce's remarkable resilience and inspiring journey. Nicknamed the Mommy Rocket, she returned to world-class form following the birth of her child and has continued to reign in sprinting. Balancing motherhood with elite-level competition, she serves as a beacon of inspiration for many. Fraser-Pryce's performance in this event was defined by her rapid, controlled stride pattern and impeccable sprinting form. Her technical precision, reducing time on the ground while maximizing force and drive, reflects years of meticulous training. This optimized sprint form, where athletes spend about 40% of their stride time in contact with the ground, boosts both speed and efficiency. This victory adds yet another milestone to Fraser-Pryce's illustrious career, which includes multiple Olympic and world titles. Her continued excellence after maternity leave is a testament to her unmatched discipline and natural ability in sprinting. The event also highlighted the expanding talent pool in women's sprinting, with emerging stars like Janal Williams making their presence felt and pushing veteran athletes. While competition remains intense, Fraser-Pryce's vast experience and technical finesse keep her in a class of her own. Although not her fastest race ever, the importance of this win cannot be overstated. It reflects her ability to consistently perform at the highest level, regardless of the challenges. For fans of athletics, it was a showcase not just of sheer speed, but of heart, resilience, and determination. Post-race analysis emphasized the importance of pre-race routines and preparation, especially for seasoned athletes like Fraser-Pryce. Proper warm-ups and conditioning are crucial for avoiding injuries and achieving optimal performance in high-stakes races.